What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiancé video, and this one right here is all about Jibri. But before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, every single person that is a member of Patreon, and every single person that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. Now, with that being said, when it comes to the most recent episode of TLC's 90-Day Fiancé Tell All Part 1, Jibri had a lot of things to say, and it seems as if he's now been asked why. And as you can see here, this person came up by saying, why were you acting crazy on the talk all? I'm pretty sure they meant on the tell all. Jibri, will you really fight Benny? Because I'm an entertainer and I want to make sure you'll laugh, cry and yell. I've been a professional clown since I was 5 years old. The worst thing I could do is bore you. I will lose weight and fight Benny if it makes sense for him. He's a talented fighter, and I think he would do well in the UFC. I mean, listen, first and foremost, I don't know where he got this crazy idea that Benny was going to make it in the UFC, because he hasn't even got a contract. He hasn't even been offered anything at this moment in time, and he probably won't be. Benny will be lucky if he even makes it into Bellator, but that's just my own opinion, if you dig what I'm saying. But let's break down this madness with Jibri real quick. Why does he find it okay for him to continue to be a clown pretty much at the age of 28, 29? On the show he was 28. I'm pretty sure now he's probably about 29. And here's the thing though, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't even about being a clown. This is about clout. This is about making noise in the hope that TLC will bring him and Miona back onto the show. It is very evident that he wanted to come out on the tell-all because he wanted to be the villain. He wanted to be that guy that we can put in the same category as the Big Eds, the Angela Deems, the people that are always being asked to come back time and time again, even though people are just fed up with them. People are just drained with them. But TLC obviously likes that type of energy. Jibri is only trying to put himself in that category. But you know what the most bizarre thing is though about being in the same category as someone like Big Ed or Angela Deem or Kimberly? I'll tell you what the big difference is. These are people who are like 40, 50 plus. This guy is 28, 29. Okay? 28, 29. And if he's looking up to them, then goddamn, by the time he gets to 40, 50, I just don't have a comment for that. I really don't. But at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, everything that he's been doing, he is doing, it is all for the clout. And don't get me wrong, sometimes clout can be a good thing. But at what extent? This isn't the type of good clout, if you ask me. And to be honest with you, he does realize that you can come back on TLC shows like 90-Day Diaries. Or you can even have your own spin-off show where it's just Jibri and Miona 90-Day Fiancé on Discovery Plus. And that is based on people having an actual decent relationship. And people actually acting normal. You don't have to be a clown to keep making it. But here's the problem though. Being a clown for Jibri has clearly got him where? If being a clown was successful, then I'm pretty sure he would have never needed to go on something like 90-Day Fiancé. 90-Day Fiancé arguably is, let's put it this way. You got Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop is a show that people who have failed to make it in the industry, not failed, but people who haven't really got themselves in the industry the way they would like to go on to. Or people who are trying to get themselves in the industry go on to. But it never really works out unless you're Cardi B. 90-Day Fiancé isn't even on the same freaking scale of getting you out there like Love and Hip Hop. So to be honest with you, I don't know what Jibri's doing. Actually, no, I do know. The guy has no brain cells. He's clearly not been marketing himself since day one because he's a clown. And he thinks that going on a TV show and talking the most and trying to be smart when it comes to Benny, trying to be smart when it comes to John, is going to give him the clap that he needs. And he knows full on that he can say whatever he wants to say because it is on TV. And he knows security guards are there to stop anyone from hurting him. Why do you think that even when him and his friend David decided to have a fight in the studio, sorry, my apologies, my apologies. Why do you think that when him and his friend David decided to hug it out in the studio, because that wasn't even a fight, them two were hugging each other as if they were ready to just, yeah. Whew, I won't say that one out loud. I mean, it looked a bit too close for comfort if you dig what I'm saying. But hey, the end of the day is this. He can think that being a clown is okay, and he can continue being a clown. But at the end of the day, if you've been doing the same strategy, The same philosophy since day one, and it still hasn't got you anywhere. If that's not a sign, then what is? Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to really know what you guys think in the comment section. But before we go though, I had a look on Reddit, because Reddit is exactly where I got the post from, and shout out to the people on Reddit. And someone did come out to say on Reddit, "This is why I can't stand Jibri. The absolute arrogance of this knob is unbelievable. We all know Benny isn't a big time MMA, UFC fighter or anything, but Benny has actually been training for quite some time and was in great shape even before training. This dumb little turd thinks he's just gonna lose a couple of pounds and be able to go up against him. Benny will destroy him in 10 seconds flat. Probably cause more brain damage than his coma already has. Please, for the love of God, don't put him and Miona on another season. We've seen enough. Glad he thinks he's making people laugh, but I doubt he has self-awareness to realize it's at him, not with him." And that right there is an absolute fact. Someone else even came up by saying, "For real, I think Benny would mop the floor with him. Like you said, he's been training for this. The only thing Jibri is training for is the circus." Can you imagine people looking at you as if you're training for the circus? You think that's success? You think that's a good thing? You think what you're doing is actually progressing your life? I mean, listen, I'll tell you this right now. I've been a clown too. But at the same time, I've got maturity by my side to understand that sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. And also, most importantly, I got the maturity to actually mature my clownness. See, I'm a clown here too. I just do it at a mature level. You're a clown at a reckless level. That is just called stupidity. Now, the last comment I'm going to read here also from Patreon. To be fair, don't forget to subscribe to Patreon, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we got Team Mum UK today. Come on now, shout out. Nonetheless though, this one also comes up by saying Jibri and Miona are exactly the type of people they'll ask back because of everything you wrote above. Even if Jibri didn't explicitly tell producers he'd be a villain and put on a show for the series, they certainly knew now that he would be extremely open to manufactured storylines, fake feuds, being an a-hole, etc., on future seasons. Explosiveness, reality producers love cast members like Jibri. They'll make him into whatever the role they want, and he'll happily go along with it to be on TV. Basically, in a nutshell, you're a puppet. You're always going to be a puppet. And if you want to be a puppet, that is fine. Do what you got to do. But who wants to be a puppet when you can just be a leader? Think about that, Mr. Love and Light. And does he have a tattoo of a lion? I'm not too sure. I can't remember the tattoos. I know he's got so many tattoos I know he's got so many tattoos, but if he's got a tattoo of a lion, then shouldn't he be a leader rather than being a puppet? But hey, some people think being a puppet is going to get them to the top. It's like, what's her name again? Shahida said on the TV show, "I'm the neck and Bilal's the head." And you got to allow the head to lead. But yet she spent the whole season moaning about prenups. If you allow him to lead as the head, then why are you fussing about prenup? Do you see the level of stupidity right now? Nonetheless though, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you're thinking down below and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and peace.